Okay, why is this update secretly stacked? There are hidden shops, way more cosmetic crates, and some really weird item changes now. When you enter the service station, you get a randomized secret room and interior with hints. For example, this door leads us to the garage where the secret room is in the trunk. Next we have the diner, which is just a cafe, and to your left there's a cracked wall. This means you need to use whatever explosives your shop has to crack that wall open. And you've just entered another secret room. In the next shop variation you'll find those weird stuff, which has an odd floor pattern to the right of it, and when you open it up, secret room. It's kind of disturbing actually. Oh, and the secret is just laying on the ground. Before you go back up, there's more to it behind the stairs. Next we have the blue door, which leads us to the toilet. And in the first stall, the roof can be opened, revealing the secret room, and you can use the bathroom stall to get up. Next we have something similar to the diner, but instead of a cracked wall, it's a smoke detector, and that tile would be the secret room. Now for the more obvious ones, since there isn't any open spaces or doors, it would be those broken freezers which you can open to enter the secret room. Next we have the manager's office. You go up some stairs and see a locked door, which means you need an access card. You can find it on shelves, near the shopkeeper, or on the ground. And when you found it, you go back up and wave it over the sensor, which means you've entered another secret room. In the next one you'll see 3 different paintings, and the hot dog is the one you should open. You get an outside view, which is why it's one of my favorite secret rooms. Finally, the last secret room is the basement, and it's always next to the vending machine. I love the sudden change in atmosphere, it reminds me of something terrifying. Other than that, there's not much to it. Now moving on to crates, which can now be converted into tokens used to unlock cosmetics. There are 4 types of crates: the common, uncommon, rare, and ultra rare. And how they spawn is really simple. Crates are divided into 3 categories: level 1 to 5, where only 1 crate can spawn. And the higher the level, the higher the chance for crates to spawn. Next is level 6 to 10, which means 2 crates can spawn. And the same thing applies where the higher the level, the higher the chances. And if I'm not mistaken, if you're at level 6, then you have a 52% chance for the first crate to spawn and 20% for the second. Finally, for levels 11 and above, there's always a 60% chance for the third crate to spawn. And whenever you find them, you only have to extract them and finish the level to get a token of the crate's rarity. If you want to get a cosmetic, you only have to insert your token and you'll get one. You can equip it and even change its color if you want. What crate rarity you get isn't just random, instead here's how they spawn on every level. For example, on level 1 there's a 20% chance a crate will spawn, and 55.6% of that is a common crate, but 0% an ultra rare crate. That's because the higher the crate's tier, the less likely it will spawn, but on deeper levels, the chance for a low tier crate gets lower, but the chance for a high tier crate gets higher. In level 6, 2 crates can spawn, meaning if you didn't find any crates, you can leave the game and rejoin at the cost of having to repeat the level. This way you can keep on doing this until you find 2 crates. This is more efficient in levels 11 and above, since 3 crates can spawn. And here you have a much higher chance of getting a higher tier crate. And now moving on to the new changes in some items. 8 items now have interactions. For example, the Arctic snow bike can be ridden. You just need to hold the handlebars and the bike will move in whatever direction you're facing. Keep in mind that it does take damage if you bump into anything, and to stop the bike you just need to let go. Next we have the crystal ball. If you try to hold it, you will get a reflection of yourself. This is a little bit annoying since it's hard to get in your cart and it goes for around 5,000. However, if you spam grab it like this, you won't see a reflection, so it's good if you're near an extraction. Next we have the magic wand, which can basically shoot 0 gravity orbs, so it's good against monsters early on. But it does take damage per shot, about $300 to $1,000, so unless you're in danger, you shouldn't really use it. Next is the heal potion, which literally describes itself in the name. So if you're ever desperate for health, you can sacrifice about 1500 for 10 HP. Next is the Arctic skill, which has a really nice feature. You can now weigh your items in kilograms just like this. And when it gets damaged, it will display an error on the screen, then return back to normal. Next we have the big box, which when destroyed reveals the cauldron. And I would recommend breaking it since you're only sacrificing $500 for way more card space. Unless you're fucking broke. Next item. The magnifying glass. Through it you can see that it is zoomed in. I mean, it isn't much, but it is a cool small detail. And you can zoom into monsters if that's somehow useful. And for the final item we have the flashlight, which now I'm pretty sure glows constantly. And when you shine it in your eyes, it gives this cool blinding effect. It glows really dark in the bright, and I'm pretty sure it can aggro a few enemies like the headman since he's sensitive to light. Anyways, that's all the secrets added in the new update. If I missed anything, let me know, and yeah, thanks for watching.